Hey guys, it's Lex. I finally found a video recorder for my screen that doesn't lag when I try and use a voiceover, so we can finally get onto some of these tutorials I've been meaning to do. First up is eyes, since they are by far the most requested thing I get. So here we just have a basic eye shape. You can do this for practically any shape of eye, but because I'm a dragon artist, or that's what most people brand me as, that's what I've done here today. First off, what you can do is go to a new layer and drag that below your line art layer. So if you were to get a different color per se, it's all under the lines. So you're going to go back to your top layer, you're going to magic wand tool, hello, just select that. Now, never use white for the whites of the eye. I know it sounds strange, but it just seems a bit too bright. So I usually go with just a bit of an off grey. And then I use Control F simply because I'm lazy, but you can just go bucket tool and fill that in. And then to deselect it, press Control D. Now, to add a bit of a shine to that, because that just looks boring, you select white. And I use my favourite little brush tool here. It's become my staple. But you can use the ink tool or whatever. I just use my little brush tool here. Use whatever you feel comfortable with. Just a small white streak across the eye. Just if you don't like it, just Control Z it until you get it to something you like that one. Right, next what you're going to do is you're going to add a new layer and take your eye colour. We'll go with this dark red here. I really didn't think this through, I just kind of started it up and decided, oh, okay, we'll do this one then. So I'm just getting the ink tool. What you're going to do is you're going to, whoop, or if you don't like how that looks, flip it, whoop, get it to something that you like. Unfortunately, I'm a stickler for the Control Z, so it's kind of a problem. Then once you got your favourite little archy thing, I don't know what you call that, just fill in the top so it doesn't come out, and then fill that in. And just get your eraser and erase off the top so it doesn't look stupid. I apologise for the plane outside if you can hear that. So here we have pretty basic eye. What you're going to do next is you're going to get the same colour if you've accidentally clicked off it. Like with my tablet pen, if I press down with my thumb on a certain area where my pen rests, it picks up a different colour. So just magic wand it or Alt and click it, and then drag it down so it's really, really dark, like almost black. Depending on what kind of eye you're doing, of course, it changes. So new layer, clipping group, got to remember that. Then it's easy this way. Get your ink tool and swipe it across like that. Oops. So fill that in. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get your blur tool. I have it shortcutted to eye. Here it is. Nothing's really different. And you're just going to blur the bottom of that so it looks kind of faded. All good, all good. Then you're going to go back up, get your ink tool again, and draw in the pupil. That's a bit too close. It's meant to look like it's coming out of the shadows, guys, don't worry. So you've got that. That's your pupil done. If you're only half-assing it, you could say that's done, but I'm not half-assing it, so go back down to this layer. You can do it above, but I prefer it below because it just gives a nice shine. So go to that layer, new layer, it'll automatically clipping group. You've got a clipping group on top of it anyway. Pick your original colour, again, just Alt and click. Now you're going to want to set your layers to luminosity, or sometimes it's called addition, depending on what kind of side you have, especially if you've got a cracked one, so like the illegal free copy. I'm guilty, but yeah. And then you're just going to, in the corner, or if you don't want it there, you can do it there, or anywhere really, just kind of down here somewhere. Then again, you're going to get your blur tool. The blur tool is my saviour here. It really is. You're going to blur off the sides. Then what you're going to do is going to merge that down. You're going to do it again. Just small this time. again, blur it again. There we have it. Now, just a couple more steps. It could be done now. It's like, all really depends. So I'm gonna up again, luminosity again. Now you're gonna want to take a much brighter color this time. I'm gonna pick like super saturated red. Now, what I do is I draw up, make it smaller, draw little circles. And just make them bigger the closer to the center of the eye they are. You might not be able to see them in some areas, but what you want to try and do is make them smaller as they go up towards the darker area of the eye, and then just kind of stop there, then do it again on the other side. This doesn't really work if you're drawing is small, like it can barely be seen, so it could just be done without doing this step. This is if you just want to add a little extra detail. Okay, so you got that, but that looks a bit too imposing. So what you're going to do is blur tool again. I just used eye, and then density here, you're going to drag that down quite a lot. Doesn't matter where you drag it down to, so long as it's under the 20 or so mark. And then you're just going to slowly, very slowly blend it in. And if you do get, like, if you're not patient, then yeah, you can ramp it up, but just be sure that the marks can still be seen after you do it. So something like that. So you can't really see them, but you know they're still there. So merge that down. Merge this layer down. Oops, this layer down. And then just get your new layer. Get your hard ink tool and put your little dots in. And that is literally how I do eyes, guys. You can do this with any different colours as well. So, oh wait, I just realised I've forgotten something. Oh my god. If you want to add just a bit more shine to the bottom of the eye, new layer, clipping group, white, keep it white, and just kind of do that, and then set it to overlay. And you got that, but it doesn't really work with bright red eyes like that. So there you go, guys. I hope that was helpful in the slightest, and I'll see you again soon with a new tutorial.